That was Drake Controller. So yesterday, I'm sure many of you watched the same video I did. A young woman in Brooklyn has her baby ripped from her arms by the police. I don't think you would treat an animal like that. I don't think that regardless of the circumstances that professionally trained people should treat a child and a woman like that. This woman was clearly no danger. Matter of fact, some of the people at the very facility that she was at to check on her child care credit had said the situation was under control, and the New York Police Department escalated it. And from everything I see, they did. Wouldn't it, can you imagine, just imagine police treating a dog like that, a puppy. Imagine the outrage. Imagine how many people would be up in arms if a puppy were treated that way. And let me tell you something. You could only treat something that way if you believe it was inferior, if you believe it was less than, if you believe it was some type of animal. A woman having her child ripped from her under the auspices of law enforcement is brutality, plain and simple. I don't care how many times you rewind the tape. I don't care what she said. I don't care what happened. Snatching a woman and handling her child like that. Now, we have to have a society where we are. The idea is to have a society where policemen de-escalate a situation, where they try to make it better and not contribute to the problem. I said this a long time ago. We would be treated better if we were dogs, and there would be more outrage if we were animals. We were animals. Right after the Charleston shooting in Charleston, South Carolina, where Dylan Roof murdered 9 people, you know what happened after that? 2 weeks after that, you know what happened? Cecil the lion was killed. Remember when the dentist killed Cecil the lion? You know what's happened as a result of that? Not one of the lions from that pride has died. After Hurricane Katrina, the only piece of legislation passed by the Congress was one to protect animals in a state of emergency. Black people would do better if they got the very same protections that you afford to animals. Imagine the outrage if that were a puppy. Imagine the outrage if that were a baby seal. Imagine the outrage if it was an animal, an innocent animal. Shouldn't people be afforded the same thing? Shouldn't people be afforded the right to be treated humanely and decently? You look at that tape and you tell me what part of that, where are you trained to do that? Where are you trained to act that way? It's an amazing thing that in our society, it takes 9 months, it takes 12 months to become a cosmetologist, it takes 6 months to become a police officer. It takes 9 months to learn how to deal with hair and skin and nails. It takes 6 months to deal with people. I guess brutalizing a person is easier than cutting their hair. That's a little note from the GED section. We got the Jazz Report coming up in 15 minutes. It's the D.L. Hughley Show.